You could be like me and pierce your belly button with a... Again, this was like during the time where I was discovering how queer I was. I was having really deep lesbian thoughts. My libido shot up because I guess my testosterone spiked. I don't really know what happened. And this girl came over to my house for a sleepover. Yes, it's as gay as it sounds. And I was telling her over the phone that I had a belly ring. Like, because I loved Britney Spears. I think Slave For You just came out. She had the belly ring. She was wearing the underwear over the jeans. And I was really gay about it and like not chill. And I was like, oh God, why did I say that? I don't have a belly ring. What do I do? I gotta pierce. She's coming over in 15 minutes. I gotta find a way to make this happen. I gotta pierce my belly button before she gets here. And so I was like, oh God, what do I have? What do I have? Thumbtack. Try the thumbtack. Ow. Don't recommend. That didn't work. Take some of these safety pins that I stole from Hot Topic, and I will try that. I tried it, and it made it all the way through, but it hurt like a son of a bitch. I still have a scar. I showed her, and she was like, oh, nice. Like, no reaction, bro. No reaction. I was like, no, come on. Ah! Blocky purple highlights, and I thought I was a workout, and I pierced my belly button with a safety pin to impress a girl. She didn't even care, bro. She didn't even care. It was like no sweat. She had no reaction. Ah, fuck! Fuck! It hurts. It hurts. I'm in the trenches, bro. I'm in the trenches. It hurts. Anyway, and then I was like, the belly button thing didn't work. So I was like, well, I guess what I'll do is I had to take it out because like it's just like it was just like during my belly sleeping phase. Belly sleepers, you know what's up. But like there's some, I already was like, I didn't think it through, obviously. Do I sound like I thought it through? So I pierced my belly button. I had to like unpierce it that night. I was like, oh, it's okay. I'll just take out my piercing. I was like, oh, I'll clean it in the morning and I'll take out my piercing for now. And naturally, because the body is full of enzymes and like white blood cells and shit that's designed to close up holes in your flesh, I woke up the next day, it was gone. Like it had never been there. And it was so painful. I was like, I can't put it back in. There's nothing I can do. And she was like, oh my God, is your piercing okay? I was like, yeah, no, it's fine. She had way more of a reaction to like me not having it in than me having it in. Anyway, I tried to show her all of my like cool fan art that I did from back in the day. And let me tell you, some of that art was, I mean, it was good. I thought it was really good. It was not. It was like, okay, mind you, I have Evanescence blaring out of my speakers because my favorite album at the time was Evanescence Origins. Not Fallen, which is the one that most people know Evanescence for, but Origins, because I was such a huge Evanescence fan that I would like go on to remember old forums, like for all you old heads, remember like the old internet when it had like forums for like bands and stuff. Well, I was on a Neopets forum, and there was a thread about Evanescence. There, like, somebody had like set up a bunch of links to like their Angel Fire or whatever, and it had like all of their like EPs and secret albums, and Origins was on there. And I downloaded it and I listened to it and I was like, oh my God, this is the best album I've ever heard. You know what, let's get in the spirit. I want to show you my favorite song from Evanescence Origins, just so you guys can really understand what I was going through during my werewolf era. Sorry, my werecat era. Understanding is one of the very first songs written by Evanescence, originally created by Amy Lee and Ben Moody. Miss you, Ben. Hope you're doing good. Consciously, you've forgotten them. That's the way the human mind works. Whenever something is too unpleasant, too shameful for us to entertain, we reject, we erase it from our memory. But the imprint is always there. That's how I feel about my werecat era. Anyway, so I listened to Evanescence Origins. I don't remember I was going with this. Okay, imagine me. I'm gonna draw a picture. Let's really do like the visual novel for today's stream. We were gonna talk about D&D. We're doing this first. We're doing this first. I'm getting it out of my system. Oh, this is bringing me back. Is this making you sad, you guys? Don't you feel sad for me? Please don't be afraid, chat. Right, Manti, take a hike. All right. This was, so here's an illustration of me when I was like a little high schooler. I'm gonna close my eyes because it's a pose, okay? Here's my hair. I had it like spiked up like this, and I had really blunt bangs in the front, and I wanted it to be up so that it was like anime cat stuff. Like, does that make sense? Like, you know how in like manga and stuff, like the characters have like really layered hair? That's what I asked my barber for or whatever. Anyways, it gets better. So this was my style. Can't scratch it all away. You want to bet? I have to illustrate it or you won't understand. Lying beside you, listening to you breathe, chat. Yeah. It was like this shadows _ scorn type beat. Okay. And then I had really chunky purple highlights. Tell me you will live through this and I will die for you, chat. Tell me. It's just me as a weird cat. This is what I thought I looked like. But I know I cannot bear it all alone. I was such a sad girl back then. Things were so sad. So I would lay on my bed, like my hair spread out. I'm crying. Is this 5 fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Oopsies. Not a great artist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is me. It just won't fade away. No. 6 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Okay, it's fine. And then here's my boobies because I matured very quickly. I would wear like, okay, I had this like scoop neck and it had like spaghetti straps underneath. I would lay like spread out on my bed like this. Why is my leg so big? You get the idea? And then I had really low jeans. My belly button's like up here. Oh my God. And I really like dark elves. This time in my life. So far, so good. Looking real good. I painted my nails purple to match my hair, obviously. I wasn't allowed to wear too much makeup though at this point in my life. I think my little undershirt or like my long sleeve was like this purpley color. And then I would wear like black everywhere else. Yeah, that's good. And I was on swim team and I was just so sad. I was on swim team and I was a lifeguard and things were really sad for me and depressing. And they were like wide-legged, really low-cut jeans. Do you know what I'm saying? Like what do they call them nowadays? Like barrel pants? Something like that. Things were just so sad for me. Do you guys feel guilty? Anyway, I would like lay sprawled out on my bed thinking about like how fucking awful things were for me. I mean, things were pretty bad to be fair, but like I was really depressed or whatever. Cause I'll die if you do. During Halloween, because I love dark elves so much, I got a bunch of those giant fake spiders and a bunch of fake spider webs. And I hung them around my room and I had one like over my bed. I like made my own little spider den. So I had this like giant spider and I named him Velve, which means blade and drowish. Well, it used to. Now it's all undercommon, which is depressing. That's our segue to Dungeons and Dragons. But yeah, I had like really low cut jeans. And they had like flowers on the side. So I had really chunky highlights, black hair. I wasn't allowed to wear very much makeup because everyone in my family would say that I look like a slut. So yeah, and I had a little spider and I would just listen to this music and just be a sad girl on my mattress all the time. Also, sometimes I wore cat ears. Anybody else have the cat ears face? I didn't even like cats that much. But I like, and that's the zinger, right? Is I've never been a cat person ever. So why on earth did I think that I was a cat girl? Why did I think that? Oh my God, it's just fucking hitting me. It's just fucking hitting me. No, I need the music for this. Okay, remember I said I had a werecat journal. So I remember earlier than my high school days when I was a werecat, I just said the word cat girl. That just like zung for me. So like, I remember in elementary school, I really loved Catwoman. And I was confused, like, do I want to be her or do I like have feelings about her? And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure I just want to be her. And I was like, really, I love Catwoman. What if I was Catwoman's daughter and I was Catgirl? And so I made a Catgirl OC and she looked exactly like this. I'm a natural blonde. So she was also blonde. Let me just take care of this. Okay, so I will draw. This is exactly what she looked like. I'm remembering things. She looked like this. Okay, and then she had the pointy like Catwoman ears. This was during like the Justice League era. At the time, like, I don't know if you've ever seen Batman, the animated series or whatever, but it was around that time. They all have eyes like this where they're like no pupils when they're wearing a mask. So this was me. And then I had short hair like this. So this was me. This is what Catgirl looked like. And of course she was really tough and took no shit from anyone. And she was a real half cat as well. Again, wasn't a huge fan of cats. Not sure why I made this decision, but this is what she looked like. And also, in addition to all of these things, she had a lot of boyfriends and she didn't want to be girlfriends with any of them. She just wanted to like kick their ass. I don't know if that sounds familiar to any of my other fantasies or stories. The only men that I was interested in at the time are the following: Drizzt Do'Urden. Okay, him. Drizzt Do'Urden could get it. And Cyrus from the Red Guard Elder Scrolls RPG, he could also get it. There, that's Catgirl. That's what she looked like. So there's Catgirl. This is an evolution of Esme's right here. We have 1, 2, and then me right now, 3. It's all just the same OC, just evolved over the years. Anyway, yeah, Cyrus from, let me put a picture of him on screen so you guys know who I'm talking about. Cyrus Elder Scrolls. I was really attracted to Cyrus from Elder Scrolls. He was my man's. Okay, so here's a picture of Cyrus. Okay, here's a picture of the comic book. Genuinely, so here's the thing that got me into him. I wasn't interested in the Red Guard game because it was so ass. What I was interested in was comics. And I had a Red Guard comic book that looked like this if it shows. So here's Cyrus. Here's one of my boos, one of my baes. Loved him. I loved his comics so much. I was like, okay, I gotta, he's my boyfriend, is what I decided. Papa Cyrus, yes. So it was him. It was Drizzt Do'Urden, and genuinely, I really liked Ares from Xena as well, as far as boys go. This is just men. Because remember, at the time, I was a very sincerely straight child, TM. So whatever I was feeling about women tied up on the train tracks was not my concern. Okay, Ares, not the toxic masculinity. Okay, so here's the thing. It's a pattern in my life, okay? The thing is, like, when it comes to men, even since I was little, the thing that intrigued me the most is, like, being desired, being wanted. And the fact that, like, Ares, like, desired Xena and, like, wanted her so bad and, like, chased her and did everything to make her his. I was like, yes, I want that. That's what I want. I want somebody to court me like that. Not the toxic masculinity side, but, you know. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? You guys figure it out. But also, he was kind of a little bit of a hottie, to be honest. Have we seen him? Do I need to put him on screen, perchance? Ares Xena. I think he's deceased, but he was a little hottie. Oh my god, he was so hot. What the fuck? There. This is Ares. Look at him. The dark skin, the dark hair, the, like, eyes. You know what I'm saying? And I was always like, Xena, why don't you give him a chance? I mean, I didn't know about feminism and all that. I was like, Xena, just let him hit once. Please. I would let him hit. So these were a couple of my boyfriends back in the day. Back when I was cat girl. those were my boos. These were my baes. I really loved them. What did I miss in chat? Fighting crime and scratching burglar. There's a theme. I didn't even like cats that much. I don't know. I don't know why I'm like this. Remember, gang, never draw blonde Esme. It's homophobic. Yeah, not this month, please. You will be banned. Anyways, that's my history. So now you have all the tales and tribulations of baby Esme. I was such a sad spider girl / cat girl for some reason, question mark. And I really loved Ares from Xena Warrior Princess, and I really loved Cyrus and Drizzt Do'Urden, obvious reasons, really. Vaguely bisexual men kind of get me in a tizzy, what can I say? What can I say? All right, let me get rid of these. All right, I think that's everything.